What's up, guys, girls, and sighted people? So, this is another one of those quirky Sdslayer ideas that came to me, say it with me, in a dream. Basically, what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be looking at my OBS display while I play Geometry Dash, and I'm gonna apply this neat pixelation filter to it, and it's gradually going to get worse. So I hope you guys weren't expecting anything too high quality today, because it's probably not gonna happen. So we're gonna go through all the RobTop levels. I can't imagine we're actually gonna get through all of them, because I feel like it's gonna get too hard to tell what's going on, right? Surely. So we're gonna start with Stereo Madness, obviously, with no blur or pixelation or anything like that, because, you know, it's level 1, it's gotta be the easiest. And the easiest it was. Awesome. Alright, so let's take a look at some of our blur options. So we've got regular blur, just makes the game fuzzy. This probably actually won't be that bad. Then we've got box. Okay, that's just another kind of blur. We got pixelate, obviously, and then temporal? Oh, fascinating. Interesting. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to put a sweater over the monitor that has the game on it so I can't see it at all. That way it's fair. And then, yeah, so then now we can apply our filter. Now, I think because pixelation is going to be the hardest one, we're gonna start off by going through the blurs. So we're gonna do a little blur, a little slight blur. You know what you should do? Hit that subscribe button, baby! Yeah! Because we have demolished 400k, and now we're setting our sights on 500k. Let's go! Alright, back to blurs. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's like back on track with like an astigmatism. Now this also actually is a little bit harder because since I'm looking at an OBS display, I'm technically playing at 60 FPS. I don't foresee this being very hard though still, so I think we'll be fine. We can get the coin for some swag, get the other coin for some swag as well, and the third coin, cause why not, bro? I am swag maxing right now. Yeah, so I mean still, not very difficult. All right, let's kick up the blur. All right, well now, it's definitely a bit harder to see, but luckily we're still in the very early levels, so this isn't that bad. This is like Geometry Dash if you were looking at it through those things that you look through when you go to like the eye doctor. Dude, my ship is like a little blur, bro, but I know where I'm at, bro. We got the coin. All right. There we go. Not so bad still. All right, we're gonna add in something silly here. I'm not actually gonna make the blur any worse, but I'm gonna make the screen scroll a little bit. All right, hopefully this isn't too nauseating to watch, but okay, let's go. Let's do it. Ooh, wait, this is actually incredibly hard. Maybe we should have it scroll the other way. Okay, this is definitely hard, but it's a lot easier now. Okay, this might still be a little too hard. Maybe we ditch the scrolling and we just make it blurrier. There we go. Wow, that's very blurry. Okay. This actually could get hard if the screen gets really dark, but hopefully we'll be fine, because luckily my icon is very bright blue, so it does stick out. Yeah, this isn't so bad. Let's go for the coin. All right, nice and easy. Not too bad. All right, we're gonna crank up the blur even more. Ugh, okay. Ah! No way. Wait, I can barely see the spikes, dude. Oh my god. Wait, it's like barely doable. Oh, wait, I could not see that spike at all. Oh, wait. Dude, is that a spike? It doesn't look like one. I keep thinking it's a pad. All right, let's change the blur. How about that? Yeah, we'll do a box blur with the same thing, because that's a little bit easier to tell what's going on. We'll say that I've given up on regular blur, and I'm now moving to a different kind of blur. This is my most unwatchable video ever, I think. This actually kind of looks cool, bro. It looks like my ship is like, the trail is just like made up of a bunch of squares. It actually kind of looks fire. Ooh! Oh my god, I forgot there was a triple spike in this level. Oh my god, I forgot there was a triple spike in this level. All right, well, we're probably about to be giving up with the box blur, because I can't imagine that it's going to be very possible to do this on Can't Let Go. But here we go. Oh my god. I still have Can't Let Go as the piano thing, as I'm playing a new artist that uses this song. I'm just gonna try to lock in based on the fact that, like, I know Can't Let Go, and hopefully that carries me enough. Wait, this is actually meta for this, bro. Like, the structures are blurry, but I can easily tell where they are. Orbs kind of look like They look like little fireflies. It's kind of cool. Yes! Oh my god, I thought I was dead to the triple spike. Dude, the upside down part actually got so hard. Coin rats are actually meta for this, bro. Coin rats are actually meta for this level in specific. Holy. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to go heavier on the box blur, because this is not gonna happen. So we're gonna switch. Hey, look at that, you can see again. You know what? Let's try the temporal blur, bro. Let's try it. Because now we can, you know, now we can see. We can see again. Let's see how hard that. This isn't so bad, but it'll probably be worse on the next version, like the next level. But we can just take a free pass on this one, I think. This video is really funny, because, like, I feel like it comes across like I just discovered how to use OBS or, like, effects in, like, Adobe Premiere or something, and I'm just making a test video with them. But no, I think this is content, actually. I hope this video's not, like, hard to watch. RobTop should add this as a shader, I think. I think that would make GD better. All right, nice and simple. Not too bad. All right, we're just gonna crank this all the way up. Oh, should we have cranked it all the way up? Maybe not all the way up. Dude, I feel like I could still see the level complete screen. Oh, not anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, the Steam notification, I just got it like just after image phased out of existence. Strangely enough, I can still kind of tell what's going on though. Like with jittery stuff like the cube, it's worse because the motion is unpredictable, but because the level's just scrolling constantly to the side, it actually is kind of not the hardest thing to tell what's going on. I think we're through all the triple spikes. We just have to get to the end now, I think. Okay, please do not mess up this ship part, bro. All right. Well, there we go. Shoot, maybe we should turn it all the way back up. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, okay. This actually, for some reason, this is actually still possible. I feel like I actually need to lock in, though, because this is actually really hard. Dang it! Dude, when you die, like, the game just becomes clear again. Dude, the floor just looks like a gradient, bro. It doesn't even look like it has a design on it. Should I go for the first coin? You know, I'm doing it. I don't care.
Yeah, that coin's kind of impossible timing. What the fuck?
Okay, well, that was probably a bad idea. Oh, really? Dude, this level's beating me up. I should not have thrown my attempt at the ball like that. Dude, this is actually insane. Okay, no messing around this time, bro. Dude, my ball actually just looks like a perfect circle when it, like, is on one structure for long enough. Wow, this is actually really hard if there's structures on the same Y level. Wait, this is so hard? Oh my god. Oh my god, that was actually so scary. The ship in that last ball is actually so difficult. I can't believe I freaking did that first try. I'm glad that the level complete text just never goes away. All right, well, that's literally all we can do for the temporal blur, because there's literally nothing left. That is the highest it will go. Let's try a zoom blur, but it's gonna be centered on the icon. This is actually the biggest zoom blur that I can do. I actually don't think this is gonna be very hard, but you know, I'm just messing around. We're having a fun time. Yeah, this isn't so bad because all the objects they come very into focus by the time they actually get to where I am. But it looks kind of cool. Yeah, like I said, it's not really that difficult. What if we move the center point of the blur to the far top right? So let's see about this one. Okay, so this isn't the hardest thing in the world. It's definitely strange, but I can kind of tell where objects, like, actual positions are. Because it's not like they're being obscured that much. It's just like they kind of have an annoying luminous shadow. But I can, for the most part, still tell where things are. All right. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Again, it was just kind of like, I really just felt like I had to lock in the whole time. But yeah, all things considered, not really too bad. All right, I think it's time for the main event. Let's get into the pixelation filter. So we actually have a couple of pixelation options. Ooh, this one is funky. I think this kind of fits TOE, honestly. Oh, we can animate them too. Oh, awesome. All right. You know, maybe we don't animate them on TOE, but we'll animate them on Electroman Adventures. All right, let's Let's play. I really do feel like I just discovered how OBS works. I like how you can just see ever so slight changes in some of the white pixels near the top, because it's like the percentage changing on the progress bar. You can't make out what it says at all, but like you can tell that it's changing. All right. There we go. All right, now I can already hear some of you guys from all the way back here while I'm recording, thinking, this isn't hard enough. This is boring, this is not hard enough. But we're gonna turn the pixel size pretty high up for Electroman here, and we're gonna animate them pretty quickly, I think. So let's see if I can do this. I wonder if I'll even be able to see myself when I'm mini, bro. Okay, barely. Oh god, it's hard too because there's player colored objects. Okay, I just know how this part works, so even though I can't see gray, it's not too bad. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think I'm being carried here mostly by the fact I just know Electroman of Interest layout. Or like, I know it well enough that these blurry tiles are like I'm able to fill in the gaps in my brain. But yes, nonetheless, that was still first attempt. The end screen looks kind of cool though. All right. Now it's time for the first real roadblock. Let's just turn the animation speed up. This is not gonna be possible. I feel like. Club step if RobTop locked in, bro. Hopefully I just know the layout of this level well enough. Well, I got through the memory maze, so maybe we'll be fine. Okay, we got through the ship, which I low-key didn't expect. No, did I jump? Or did I click too early? Ugh, that actually low-key surprised me. I thought I was going all the way. Oh, I'm not jumping over there. Hold on. Let me turn off this filter for a second. Yeah, I'm just rolling off the edge there. You're supposed to jump there, and I'm not jumping. I don't know. I thought there was a pad there, like a pink pad or something that like puts you onto the yellow orb. Well, isn't this a fun watch for all involved? Bet you guys are having a great time looking at this. Oh god, here we go, dude. No! Ah! No, I almost made it, but I panicked. I panicked at the very end. Oh my god, look. That's why I panicked, bro. That's why I panicked. By the way, life hack, because this video is probably going to be a bitrate consumer, if the bitrate looks really bad, try swapping to 4K. I think I'm going to render this in 4K, because when you render videos in 4K on YouTube, they tend to use like a different encoder, which makes them look better. If your internet speed can handle watching in 4K, I suppose. I have no clue where the invisible spikes are in this part. I don't know if this one's gonna happen. Fascinating, actually. That's actually so interesting how that works out. Let's do circles instead. Honestly, it's still pretty hard to see the freaking invisible spikes even like this. This one looks cool, though. You know, now I feel like a lame little loser, bro, because, like, this part is so easy now. I'm sorry that I have to be stupid and lame and boring. Okay, let's see. Can I tell where the invisible spikes are here? Kind of. Not very much, but a little bit. No! Man, I hate club step. There we go. Okay, even with circles, that was still kind of a challenge. Alright, electrodynamics. I'm hesitant to increase the difficulty that much because this level's also hard. Let's go triangle. Dude, I can like almost make out like my icon's face, bro. This is honestly kind of weird. It makes the entire level look like it's ever so slightly like sloping. Kind of cool with the progress bar. Like like the triangles up top gradually get filled in. Like, they fade in with the color. It's insane how the triple speed ship used to be, like, the hardest piece of gameplay ever, but now it's actually just, like, it's pretty fun, but it's, like, not hard at all. It's insane how things are when you just get better at the game. That's so crazy that I just happened to jump so late that I could not land on that platform. I'm so locked in. All right, hexagon force. And I feel that it is only appropriate to use the hexagon filter, and man, is that hard to see already. Let's play, bro. Wow, that's hard to see. Luckily, okay, so here's the thing. Hexagon Force isn't that hard. I feel like I know the layout of it decently, so let's see what we can do. Oh, okay, easy there. Oh, okay. Watch out here. There's saw blades. Ooh, don't get hit by the saw blades. Okay. The ship is scary. Okay. Dude, those pixels were getting real close. I didn't expect to sight read that. Okay, what else can I do? You know what, let's just make the hexagon size even bigger, because blast processing is not a very hard level, and we'll put on a bunch of smoothing and see if that makes it easier to tell what's happening. Is this my most unwatchable video? Where is my wave? I actually just cannot see it. I can barely see it! Oh god, what happened? How'd I die? Dude. Is this the world's greatest blast processing player? What if we turn the smoothing way down? Like, absolutely no smoothing at all. You know what? I actually oh! Okay, this is much more manageable. Yeah, I think after this level, we'll go pixelation, and that'll probably be what we do for the rest of the video. See, at least, like, I can actually see where my wave is now, bro. Although it looks very weird. Again, it looks like the entire level is, like, going downhill. The waves are actually so scary, you don't even know. Wait, I might be cooked on this memory. Oh my god, I'm the freaking goat. Dude, I could barely tell which ones to jump on, like, which ones were solid, because they were slightly more gray. Alright, let's go down to regular pixelation here. We're gonna turn the pixelation pretty far down. We'll do that. That's enough. It actually does feel really nice. This is actually, like, the best experience I've had playing this game in this video since, like, Stereo Madness, bro. And look at that, I still frickin' died, so TOE2 is hard enough. Ooh! Okay, that was close. Let's not die to the 80 ship. Lock in, please. I don't want to play this level again. There we go. Okay, now let's just not die. Solid! There we go. Alright, Geometrical Dominator. Let's bump up the pixelation a bit. And, you know, we'll rotate it for fun. Geometrical Dominator is the 19th level, so we're gonna rotate these at 19 degrees. Yeah, I guess I maybe could have gone a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, be upset about the fact that this is, like, kind of easy, because, like, again, we still got 3 levels left. Deadlocked is up next, so, like, Deadlocked is gonna be even harder than this. There'll be plenty of challenge left in this video still. I, honest to God, don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat Dash. Splendid! Yippee! Alright, increase the pixel size even more. Alright, let's play Deadlocked. I can't see where I am! Okay. No, what? Oh, I was barely too early. Oh, come on, man. Man, I don't know if I'm getting back there. That felt like a fluke. No, dude. I did all of that, bro. I actually want to watch that back. I want to watch back what that attempt looked like. The upside to playing this through an OBS monitor thing is that the game looks perfectly fine actually on my other monitor that I can't see. So we can actually look at this. I want to see what my flying looked like, bro. Oh my god, I almost died there. Okay, I felt pretty good about this boss fight. I almost died to that saw blade. Yeah. I really don't know if we're gonna be so lucky as to do that again, bro. I don't know if it's happening. Much as I hate to say it, bro, I might have to make this easier. I don't know what I'm doing. I never do that. That's not the click pattern I use, bro. What am I doing? I was literally just about to say, too, like, oh, maybe I did make this too easy. Ah! That was scary. Oh my god, I bonked my head on a block, I think. There we go. That's what I normally do at that part, bro. I don't know why I did that last time. Okay, there we go, dude. Let me just do a quick sanity check, right? I did bonk my head, right? Oh yeah, I almost died there. I did! I bonked my head, like, right there, and it almost killed me. Alright, well, on to Finger Dash. We got big pixels, 21 degrees rotated. Hopefully I can do this, because, obviously, I know this level very well. Why am I going for the coins, bro? Why am I going for the coins? Answer me this question. That wasn't even close, bro. Hardest clicks ever coming up. There we go! Oh, dude, you know, this level's not hard, right? But, like, those spider clicks at, like, 80 are actually surprisingly deceptive with how they're structured, so I thought I would die. Anywho, now it's time to die for real, because we are going to... I'm gonna remove the rotation, but we are going to increase the pixel size for dash. Yeah, I don't have hope for this. I'm literally just trying to go off of muscle memory, bro. I literally could not see anything about where I was there. There's no way. I can't believe I'm still alive. And I'm dead. I shouldn't have even lived that long. There's literally no way I should have lived that long. I'm looking at the video again, because how close was I? Like, those swing copter sections felt horrible. It felt like I feel like I should have died so much in the swing copters. What? I was inside the fireball, bro. How do I keep making it back here, bro? I literally... I think literally because of the progress bar, I can't tell what is anything. No! I knew it. I knew I should have jumped. Oh, I literally was like, I missed it. No, dude. That's like all the hard part. Should I do a practice run, bro? I feel like I kind of just want to see if I can lock in if I can get past that part. Nope. Yep, there we go. I saw the massive pixels going down, so I clicked, and it, like, did not start going up quick enough. Yes, bro. Okay, lock in, please. Please lock in. This is impossible. I literally cannot tell. I cannot correct like that in the ship part, bro. Yeah, there's no way. I don't think I can do this. I think I need to nerf this more, and I feel I'm sorry about that because, like, I've been doing pretty good up to this point, but I just don't think it's happening. All right, here we are again. Hopefully I can tell where I am now. Ugh. Dude, I could hardly see where I was that entire part. Oh my god, that was literally just muscle memory of knowing how the last freaking part works. Alright, I think that calls for a replay. Let's see what that looked like. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, I almost died at the end of the wave, bro. Okay, that actually wasn't that close. That actually could have been a lot closer, but that wasn't so bad. All right, it is time to take off the sweater. Oh my gosh, this beautiful 240 FPS gameplay. Oh my god, it brings a tear to my eye almost. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy that, whatever of it you actually could see, I'm sure that you weren't able to see very much of it, but I hope that what you could see you enjoyed. Special thanks to all channel members, including Gatto, Gabriel555 Ty, Ghosty, Swishter, Eli Burr, X Pineapple on Pizza, Munchie Man, the Greenleaf Brothers, Stereo Extremeness V, Tim GD, Salty Shape, Fernek Mazarek, Jack Cobb, RoboPog, Chris Gameboy GD, and Quintillion. Thank you guys very much for all the support. It means the absolute world to me. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Next video will be it'll have a little bit better quality, I think. Maybe 720p, maybe 1080p even. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next video. Also, subscribe to my Clips channel because I'm rebranding it as a general second channel as soon as YouTube lets me change the name of it. Okay, bye.
Thank you.